What if I told you there was a footballer worth 20 times more than Cristiano Ronaldo? This guy was also an Arsenal bench warmer, but now he's worth more than the entire club. It sounds unbelievable, but Flamini's post-football career has taken an extraordinary turn. But stick around as we uncover how Flamini transformed from a professional footballer to a businessman with a company valued in the billions. But we're actually going to have a true look at his net worth because there are some rumours that he may not actually be a billionaire, so you're going to want to stick around for that. Mathieu Flamini's journey is a tale of two passions: football and science. His story began in Marseille, where he quickly caught the eye of top clubs. And in 2004, Arsenal brought the young talent to North London, where he became known for his tireless work rate and versatility on the pitch. But Flamini had a secret. Growing up near the Mediterranean, he developed a deep connection to the environment. He saw the impact of pollution on the sea and the coastline firsthand. This sparked an interest in sustainability and chemistry that would shape his future. As Flamini's football career progressed, so did his interest in environmental issues. He began to explore ways in which he could make a difference off the pitch. While most footballers were content with their sporting careers, Flamini was plotting a bold move into the business world. In 2008, while still playing for Arsenal, Flamini took a huge risk. He co-founded GF Biochemicals, a company with an ambitious goal: to create sustainable alternatives to oil-based products. Flamini kept his business ventures under wraps for years, not wanting his football career to be overshadowed by his work in biochemistry. It wasn't until 2015 that he finally revealed his role in GF Biochemicals to the public. The founding of GF Biochemicals marked the beginning of Flamini's transformation from footballer to entrepreneur. But what exactly was this company working on? What product did Flamini believe could change the face of the chemical industry? The answer lies in a little-known molecule with big potential. While Flamini was making tackles on the pitch, he was also tackling a huge challenge off it. He had set his sights on levulinic acid, a compound derived from a plant waste that could replace countless oil-based products. From cosmetics to plastics, the versatile chemical held the key to a more sustainable future. But there was a catch. Despite its potential, no one had figured out how to produce this acid at scale. And that's where Flamini stepped in. Him and his company developed a groundbreaking method to make it from agricultural waste, offering a real alternative to petrochemicals. His company became the first company to mass produce this acid. And to put it in simple terms, imagine being the first company to mass produce plastic or gasoline. That's the level of innovation we're talking here. The market for these bio-based alternatives is set to explode as environmental awareness grows and policies shift towards sustainability. Flamini had positioned GF Biochemicals to lead this change, aiming to become a major player in the chemical world. Transforming an industry takes time and serious investment. It's a long game, and Flamini is betting big on its success. What most footballers dream of is trophies. Flamini set his sights on something far more ambitious. His vision for a sustainable chemical industry goes beyond just making money. He's using his platform as a former footballer to show that athletes can make a difference beyond the pitch. It's quite inspirational. Flamini's company is producing alternatives to oil-based products, aiming to address the climate crisis head-on. He points out a surprising gap in our climate discussions. Everyone is talking about fighting climate change and reducing CO2 emissions, but why are we not talking about the petrochemical industry, which affects us all on a daily basis? But Flamini isn't stopping there. He's teamed up with former Arsenal teammate Mesut Ozil to launch One Unity, an eco-friendly skincare brand. And it's another example of how he's putting money where his mouth is when it comes to sustainability. What's even more impressive is Flamini's effort to inspire other athletes to invest in sustainability. He believes athletes can create a movement for positive change, saying, "We really want to create a community, create a movement, create a voice." The potential global impact of Flamini's work is huge. If levulinic acid, produced by GF Biochemicals, replaces petrochemicals on a large scale, it could significantly reduce CO2 emissions. So this is all great stuff, but why is everyone focused on how much wealth he's got? Well, let's look a little bit deeper into that, because there's some conflicting rumours about how much money he actually has. As I said, you've all seen the headlines claiming that Flamini is worth 30 billion euros, but the truth is a little bit different. So let's break down the real numbers behind this. The rumours started in 2015 when Flamini revealed his roles at GF Biochemicals. Media outlets quickly did some rough calculations, looking at potential market size for the acid, and assuming that Flamini owned a big piece of it. And soon headlines were claiming that the former midfielder was worth more than some small countries. Flamini himself has spoken out against these inflated figures. He clarified that the 30 billion figure actually refers to the value of the market they're targeting with their new technologies, not his personal wealth. And it's a classic case of confusing market potential with individual net worth. So what are the real numbers? Well, Flamini's company raised 50 million euros in funding to expand its operations, but it's far from the billions reported in the media. And while we don't have an exact figure on Flamini's net worth, it's probably safer to say it's in the millions rather than the billions. And yes, the title of the video did say that he's worth 20 times more than Ronaldo, but that was just to get you to this point where I actually explain he isn't and educate you. That's what I'm here for. But either way, Flamini has a valuable stake in a very promising company. And the story here really isn't about him becoming the richest man in football. It's about a player who's taken an unusual path from the pitch to the world of sustainability. Flamini's transformation from football star to eco-entrepreneur is very impressive, and he's now using his resources to tackle environmental challenges through his company. By developing sustainable alternatives, Flamini aims to reduce our dependence on petrochemicals and to cut CO2 emissions across multiple industries. Flamini's work shows how athletes can leverage their influence to drive positive change beyond the pitch. His focus on plant-based chemicals could lead to significant reductions in greenhouse gas emissions, and the shift in Flamini's career raises interesting possibilities for the future. Flamini's example might inspire other sports stars to take similar paths, potentially reshaping how we view athletes' roles in society and their ability to contribute to solving pressing world problems. And who knows, if his business is successful enough, he could be the new Arsenal owner in a few years' time.